star of Die Hard 4.0, Maggie Q. Oh man, that's
fun.
That's pretty hot stuff.
Oh, let me tell you.
I didn't spot any CGI on that one.
Sorry?
I didn't spot any CGI.
You know, the great thing about Die Hard this summer is that there's a lot of great movies coming out this summer, but a lot of special effects films. And you know, in a summer full of sort of CG, Die Hard's a real thing, and Len Wiseman was really obsessed with that. He wanted it to be all real. He didn't want to be, you know, futuristic in any way, and so I think he achieved that.
Well, I see the camera in your face quite a bit, so that's you for a lot of that.
Oh yeah, 95%.
It's huge.
I mean,
yeah, and if the audience would like to clap as well, somewhere along the way. We're just all busy snapping now. They're all busy ignoring the instructions I gave them on the cameras. She'll beat you out. She'll start with this guy who with the big lens. All right, so what was it like? I mean, working with Bruce Willis. Did you hurt him very much?
There
was some contact there.
Yeah, it was. I was sort of, Bruce is a little more expensive than I am.
All
so,
right.
just a little.
So they hired
so it was like slightly terrifying to hurt him in any way. Not that I have the power to hurt anyone, but you know, accidents and whatnot. So it was actually terrifying to learn everything and then sort of like make it work with him and also make sure he was, you know, remain the star of the film and wasn't injured in any way. And so that was nerve-wracking. It was crazy. But he's such a good sport, and he's done it a million times, but this is a sort of very new style for him. Like the idea behind this fight was, you know, he physically is stronger than I am, of course. I mean, he literally could kill me if he got a hold of me, but that was the point. Like, he just can't get his hands on this girl, and she's just crazy.
Kung fu shit, right?
Yeah.
Completely. Okay, we're going to open the floor to questions because we have a limited time. So if you guys have a question, please raise your hand. We have runners with microphones. We'll get to you so you can ask Maggie a question. Do we have a question yet? There we go.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi.
What injuries did you sustain while filming those stunts?
I fared well on this film. I have to say, you know, I mean, besides like sort of like bruises and all that, the only thing that I really had that was kind of awful was that because of all the car stunts and because the car was completely mangled, and I'm having to, that scene goes on and on actually. I start climbing and maneuvering through the car. I was slicing my hands completely, and there was a point where I had a Band-Aid on every single inch of my hand. And then we had to do the close-up stuff. We had to like bring in a hand double because my hands were so bloody and disgusting. So, but that was about it. I mean, my hands got roughed up, but I was very cared for on this film. I'm so lucky.
Well, you don't seem to die very much, though. Anybody else with a quick question? We just realized that we're running short of time, so one quick question from the floor. Anybody? Yeah. If you could just say who you are and where you're from.
Hi, Maggie. Welcome to Singapore. Hamish Brown.
Thank you. Hi. I recognize your name.
Ah, I recognize yours too.
Odd.
Maggie, a quick question. It's really nice to see you in the action movie Die Hard 4, but as with all action movies, when you read a script, obviously, because everything comes from the script,
yes.
Some actors would read a script and say, it's all action, where does the acting come in?
Right.
When you read the script for Die Hard 4,
right.
How much of it was, there's my part, or how much of it is, it's all action, where do I act?
Mm-hmm. I understand what you're saying completely. When I read the script, when I first got the script for Die Hard and met Len and met Bruce, there are rare occasions when you read a script and you sort of really love and understand the message and feel that it's contemporary and important right now for people to see. And largely that was what attracted me to the script in the beginning. When I met with Bruce the first time, he was like, I don't know if anyone else can do this but you. You know, and I was sort of like, oh my God, I'm so flattered. And I think what he meant more was the physicality. But I wanted to be a part of something that I thought was an important message right now in the world we're living in today, especially in America. It may not be as contemporary overseas, but in America there is a sense of wake up that we need. And I thought this film was an integral part of that waking up process. And so that was the bigger issue for me. Yeah.
Any other questions? Quick one? Well, I was looking at this and trying to figure out the character here. It doesn't seem that you are a hacker. You're not a hacker.
I am.
Are you a hacker?
Oh my God, I didn't do my job well.
Okay. Because I thought for a moment that you were senior management, the way you were just telling him to do things.
It's funny. Like what's funny about that scene with me and Justin is that we're both sort of hackers on opposite ends. He's
Right.
trying to help the country, and I'm trying to hurt it, I guess, depending on the way you look at it. So that was, I think it was such a funny scene, like head to head, the bad guy hacker and the good guy hacker kind of hacking it out.
Is it more fun to be a villain?
I think so.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of freedom that you get with being a villain because there's not an expectation of how good you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Meaning good as in good and bad, not as in a bad actor. But, so, Len was sort of like, I want to give you more freedom and take this where you want to,
Yeah.
myself and Tim Oliphant. So that was fun. And there are no repercussions for your actions when you're a bad guy because you're supposed to be bad.
I think you did a great job.
Thank you so
The first few moments, like, oh, I hate her. She's cute, but I hate her anyway. Okay, guys, we're on a very tight schedule. Would you please help me give Maggie a round of applause, please?
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Available for photos right now. Just a few notes about what happened shortly.